In this video, we're taking a look at the fundamental rules of leadership and how you can apply them to be a better leader long term. Now, without wasting any valuable time of yours, let's get started. Here are 15 powerful rules for an unstoppable leader. Before the start of the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Number 1. Guide your path by truth. It doesn't care about what you want, the context, or someone else's opinion. The truth is factual. It's what the reality of the situation is. The best leaders root themselves in truth. The moment you start lying to others, or even worse, to yourself, you're no longer on the path to getting what you want. You're fracturing the foundation of what will get you to where you need to go. Always measure by results and data. Data and experimentation empower teams by shifting the conversation from I think to I know. Always be aware of the truth. Package that information however you may need, but always know exactly where you stand. Number 2. Put your mission above your ego. If you want to be a true leader, the mission needs to be the guiding light of your efforts, not your ego. Your ego will sacrifice everyone else to give itself what it wants, whereas a leader sacrifices the ego to get everyone what they need. This splits true leaders and pretenders into separate camps. For some people, the company's mission is just something they have to put on the company's website, while for others, the mission represents a public contract they make with themselves. Number 3. If you don't care about your people, they won't care about your mission. Ask yourself, what is your mission? What is your company's mission? What is your employee's mission? If these three don't align, you're not ready for the next level. Your title makes you a manager, but your people will decide if you're a leader. Be very careful at this point in your journey. Fail to abide by rules 2 and 3, and you're done. When it comes to leadership, the greatest accomplishments aren't by the people who do the most, but by the people who do the most for others. Number 4. Take responsibility for the outcome, not what you wanted to do. As a leader, you're responsible for the final results. What does it say on the scorecard at the end of the game? Did you win? Results matter. They matter for your credibility. As a leader, it's your fault if your team doesn't win. It's your responsibility to get the morale up before the fight. It's under your guidance, training, and your vision that they're going out into the world to win the battles that you can't win on your own. If you win, it's a team effort. If you lose, you're the one who failed to get them in a position to win. Number 5. The best leaders invest in themselves. Great leaders aren't born into greatness. They become great. They make it a priority to invest in themselves. Every great leader we know is a reader. They're constantly networking and learning from people. They go to events, they speak at events, and they learn from those who've already done it. The difference lies in where you choose to spend the money you're investing in yourself to make sure you get a positive return on your investment, or ROI. Number 6. The leader sets the standard. The team leader sets the pace. The team leader sets the schedule, and the work ethic is expected. You can't demand more from others than you demand of yourself. People are willing to work harder when they see their boss working twice as hard as they do. Everyone hates the image of the manager who doesn't do anything all day, but tries to get the credit for any accomplishment. Don't be that person. If you aren't all in on the mission, how can you expect your team to be? You were never too big to do the small things. As a leader, they can see you setting up safety nets for yourself, but not for them. And as a leader, they need to see you make the magic happen on their behalf, and they'll believe that magic is real. Until then, it's all fairy tales and promises. Number 7. Make sure everyone on the boat wants to go where you're headed. Sometimes, the people who work for you are just there for a paycheck. They have no intention of going where you want to go. These people arrived on your boat by circumstance. Maybe they seemed like they were interested in the beginning, and now they're not. Or maybe you changed course midway. As a leader, it's your responsibility to figure out who these people are and what are their expectations. Moving forward requires the system to be in sync, all of them paddling at the same time like an optimized Viking ship, with you pointing where you need to go. Number 8. Don't sacrifice the group to please the individual. Always look at things objectively. Sometimes one rotten apple will ruin the whole bunch. So if there's a misalignment, don't be afraid to let go of the ones who don't see the vision. Search for their values, search for their motivation, and whether or not they're a long-term team player. Vibing together, laughing together, comfortably making fun of one another, it makes you trust each other. When the moment comes, everyone syncs up and gets the job done working together. There's a great quote that goes like this. Number 9. Treat employees like they make a difference, and they will. You don't need to micromanage them. If you do, you're not doing your job right. Tell them how to do a job, and you get workers. Trust them that they will get the job done, and you get leaders. Great leadership comes from the right mix of heart and mind. Neither is good enough on its own to earn both trust and respect. Ideally, every member of your team should have autonomy of action in their activity lane. As long as they understand the vision, they will contribute. Great team players don't ask, "How can I help?" They just help. Number 10. Upgrade your people, and they'll upgrade your business. Your business is as valuable as the people you're able to retain. Great leaders ask themselves, "How can I make things better for those doing the work?" Here's what we'll tell you when you start working for us. Make yourself indispensable, and there's no limit to your earning power. The more valuable your people are, the more value they will generate for the business, so there's always room for growth. Ideally, there should never be a limit on how much an employee can earn as long as they're bringing in at least twice as much value for the company. You want your people to be smart, you want them to solve complicated problems, and you want them to have a portfolio of skills to leverage to do so. Number 11. Don't step in with solutions too quickly. Leaders are like the parental figures of the business world. Your job is not to solve all problems for your employees, but to raise strong enough ones that can figure things out on their own. Your job is to make sure they're equipped with the tools they need to be able to solve the problem. Leaders don't bring out greatness. They recognize it and create an environment where people can do the best work of their lives. Number 12. Praise in public, criticize in private. People want to know that you have their back. We're all scared of public humiliation. One study shows that people rank public speaking higher than death in the hierarchy of fears. We're scared of being wrong in public, but we take pride in public wins. So, use that to your advantage. Make it a habit of highlighting the good work specific members of your team are doing. But if someone is performing poorly or they screwed up, we're all to blame, and especially you for not seeing this coming. Number 13. Communicate clearly. Now, here's one of the big mistakes that we've seen company leaders making. Stop expecting employees to read your mind. Ask yourself, did I explain, educate, and mentor this person to follow through on the required action the way I intended it? If not, then it's your fault they didn't execute it accordingly to your standards, as they never knew about the standards in the first place. Communicating makes your employees feel safe and creates a predictable path to success, both for themselves and for the company. A leader reduces the uncertainty for the people around him, having a better understanding of the world they all live in. Number 14. The leader shapes the future. Future leaders need to be agile, easily adaptable, and comfortable challenging the status quo. Your people can't see as many steps ahead as you can. They don't know what's up ahead, and they can't connect dots into the future as you can. They rely on you to craft that future and then reveal it to them. Most employees live in the present, while most leaders are already living in the future. You have the responsibility to create the future in which all of you will live. Don't take that responsibility lightly. Number 15. Make things happen. A great leader has a team focused on the fundamentals. The wheel keeps on turning while they're setting up the next play. While your team's efforts are linear, your efforts are exponential. When that jump hits, the team witnesses your ability to dramatically improve everyone's odds of success. That's how you build trust. Do what you say you'll do. You're responsible for creating the opportunity with the setup of getting the ball to them. And after that, it all boils down to the mastery of the fundamentals on their part. When you do that, you act like an army general that rides out in front of the battalion. You inspire confidence in them, in the effectiveness of the mission, in their equipment. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications to see more of our future videos. With that said, keep enjoying our videos, and I'll see you in the next video.